At 14, I drank excessively.
And not some canned drinks, but straight hard liquor right from the bottle. But it's not my fault.
I was forced by adults. How could this happen then? Why do adults need to corrupt a teenager? Any normal person would ask these questions. But I got involved with abnormal ones. Some guy, Carlos, literally through a straw was pouring vodka into me to give an unusual strength in my hand, which turned out to be a side effect from renting out part of my brain. I understand it sounds very fantastic, but it's the pure truth. Each of you will believe when you see these pieces of evidence. They will be right here. And now it's come to full day. I was lying in the basement drunk, and against me was Carlos, who wanted to tie me up. Come here, your vile hands. I'll tie them up for any fire. You're lucky I'm drunk. I'm always lucky because everyone in this establishment is always drunk. And I thought you were a normal guy. You help me, so I help you. I'm tying you up for your own good, and the special services are looking for you for my good too. What you learned from this agent is complete nonsense. They know nothing about me. They called you the most wanted criminal in the world. You're a spy for God knows what country. Because no one can trace the financing. You supposedly finance yourself through cryptocurrency mining. On neural networks from the human brain, you kidnap teenagers and conduct experiments on their brains. You use them to create a bio-neural network. What right did you have to burn an untested neural network into me? My hand doesn't work because of you. Because the part of the brain responsible for motor activity was damaged. Now I have an uncontrollable hand. You also did this to me, thank you. Tell me you didn't damage the part responsible for digestion. Otherwise, I would have uncontrollable diarrhea. Very funny. They'll find you for sure. That agent's a psycho and will hunt you down. Release me before it's too late. Why do I need you? Listen to me. Your brain gives an incredible response to the calculation of human behavior in social networks. Based on the neural network connected to your brain, I've already hacked millions of accounts on social networks. There's a little bit left until full control. Yes, why the hell do you need them? I've seen these stupid TikTok-like videos with my participation. It seems they were created by my brain. To this day, the formula for virality remains unknown. Previously, it was solely attributed to chance and luck. Someone wrote a song or a rhyme that spread and everyone got hooked. But now you can control this. Yes, why do you need this? Because knowing how viral content works, you can turn all of humanity into a single neural network with just one button, without damaging the brain as you do. So in a way, I saved a large number of people from brain damage. Well, now the creator of this series wants to talk to you. Listen carefully. I recently chose a laptop for my kids for surfing the internet, some small games, and was a bit surprised when I realized that the laptops we are used to now in stores with some vague concept of warranty. If something happens, they won't fix anything. They won't return the money and the prices have gone up. But when I saw 150, at first I didn't believe that such a thing could be, and I was just shocked. It looks premium, and the price tag on the laptop starts from $50,000. 11th generation processor, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 compact Type-C charger, wide viewing angle, and a backlit keyboard. The lineup includes a device without an OS, but it's more convenient to choose one with a pre-installed, up-to-date operating system. That's why 150 is an excellent solution for various office programs of a graphic type. Video editing is possible, but the laptop's main advantage is its portability. It lasts up to 8 hours on a single charge. Very cool matrix, brightness 300 nits. There is a one-hole 19 megapixels camera for quality video communication. There is a one-hole 19 megapixels camera for quality video communication. It won't run Cyberpunk, but you can play almost all games on minimal settings. At the back, there is access to 2 RAM slots, access to which does not affect the warranty in any way. Of course, it's not a gaming laptop, but I repeat, 50,000 rubles, a licensed Windows, full official warranty, premium exterior, and support for 24/7 pure pleasure. And how is this possible? Through viral content, we can load ideology, a pattern of thought, and behavior patterns into a person. People will act and live in accordance with the information loaded from the video. And the most interesting thing is that they will think in accordance with this information, strain their brains, work, act, all their life, cling to it. And I just pressed the button. Religion figured it out before everyone else and loaded the ideology of what is good and evil, what is good, what is bad, but it doesn't exist. All this is to control people. There is no good in you, but I am a good person. So you insulted your father, that's why you deceived your teacher and wrote an essay on neural networks and then boasted about how smart you are. Is this your idea of good? At least I didn't hurt anyone. You've messed up the entire school system, set a new quality bar for essays. Now other students have to try their best just to get 100. But at least I raised the overall school level by a deceptive way. See, even you don't have any good, it's just an ideology to control you. You're just a bad person who wasn't taught as a child what is good and what is bad. And to lie to your mom on her birthday that her soup is great when it's actually terrible, that's bad. Where are your guidelines? What is good and what is bad? Well, there are exceptions, but stealing is definitely bad. And this was invented so that people wouldn't touch the wealth that was stolen by their own governments and corporations, so that the one who stole it would be protected by ideology, backed by laws. Well, I don't know. But murder is definitely bad, and killing a criminal who is holding hostages is good. Well, yes, but what if the maniac is among the hostages and you find out, in this case, is killing the criminal good or evil? And so you can endlessly find logical holes in the public concepts of good and evil, because it's empty, there's nothing under them, it's an invention to control you. It's the same kind of program code embedded inside people. You've got me confused? No, I've turned on your brain, or rather what's left of it. Just remember, there's no good and evil, there's only personal and societal gain. Let me go. I don't care what's good or bad, but there's a law. You can't detain a person. Law, God. And why did you decide that I should live by the laws of some people who wrote it without agreeing with me? What's this stupid submission to laws? They'll tell you not to bring your phone to school, and what? You'll listen. Yeah, you'll sneak it in your socks. He kept talking, but my attention was scattered. I hadn't drunk anything but vodka for several weeks, hadn't slept properly, hadn't bathed. And all this nonsense sounded like noise to me. My brain was too exhausted and drunk to comprehend anything properly. I just wanted to drown myself in vodka and switch off. The law is a sham. But ideology is power. If you were certain that bringing a phone to school would cause a universal evil, and somewhere in the world an innocent person would die at that moment, if you truly believed in this, you wouldn't bring it. Alright, I'm tired of all this. Do whatever you want. And today comes the great moment when an ideology can be loaded with just one key. Carlos put that damn net on me again with some wire. Carlos quickly typed something on the computer, and then my head pulsed. I was expecting sharp pains, but apparently it was slightly easier from the vodka. Noise appeared, and then visions that began to drive me crazy.
Dear, I think we will have a replenishment soon.
Are we going to eat?
Burgers, you misunderstood. We will have more soon.
Are we going to eat burgers? Well, you're completely foolish.
I'm waiting for a child.
Are we going to eat burgers? Mom, Dad, I'm at home. Are we going to eat
Burgers?
today?
We had biology today. I think we'll have a test soon.
Are we going to eat burgers?
Share with me whoever you want.
I'm afraid.
You are a lion's dog.
Are we going to eat burgers? Let's go eat burgers.
This went on forever.
What kind of nonsense is this? Some unrelated crap?
Constant phrases like, we're going there, burgers, just drove me crazy. I thought I was already dead. That's exactly what it looks like, huh?
We're going, there is.
And so it went on endlessly, one after another, clip after clip. It seemed to me that 3 years had passed, and then everything disappeared. Officer, my son is missing. Please find him. Under what circumstances and where did you last see him? I left him watching cartoons and I went to the store. I came back and he was gone, probably went for a walk. Why are you so upset? Alright, we'll deal with this later. Show me where you last saw him. Right here on the couch, he was sitting and watching his stupid Chinese anime. On the couch, you say? And what's this stain on your carpet?
Yes, that's a trapdoor. Yes, there's nothing interesting there. Jars, grandma's cans, rags, rats.
But I have to go down, I need to check everything.
Maybe it's not necessary. It stinks so bad there. I haven't been there for several years.
Why don't you look around here for my son? Why are you crawling around the house? So maybe I'll find some clue. Where is he? Step aside, I'll check everything. So here is a bucket with urine. Yes, I used to keep a dog here and the chain, there's a bit of blood on it. So. Yes, that's right. The dog was Ugu. And she accurately peed in the pot. Yes, I'll take a piece of blood for DNA analysis.
And in general, mind your own business.
I have, damn, my son is missing. And you are here searching me. A turnaround. So. Insult during execution. Do you think I don't know you drunkards? The likely story is that your son was getting in the way of your drinking. So you tied him up in the basement and forgot about him. And he ran away in terror. Alright, proceed to the department. DNA analysis confirmed it. This is your son's blood. You tell me what happened here. Do you need help? I'll be direct with you. My son, only 14, is an alcoholic. You must be joking. Yes, he can finish a bottle in just 2 seconds, like a whirlwind. And if he doesn't, he gets so aggressive, such a beast he could just crush with one hand. Such a surge of strength is only possible with white heat.
And you decided to chain him in the basement and use a bucket instead of a toilet.
What could I do? He required a month of sobriety to beat the addiction. It might sound strange from a cop, but I understand you. I have a son who's an alcoholic myself. I also thought about chaining him up and didn't do it. And it seems it was a mistake. And what happened to him? Yes, he got mixed up with some non-formals, ran around the dormitories, drank just like your 5 in school, pissed off the teachers, and then said it wasn't his leg. We shouldn't have released him from juvenile detention. He may have lived even if he had to serve time. Did he by any chance mention any crazy social networks? They've lost their minds with their social networks. My son said I could earn $1 billion, and in the end he did earn it. Stolen brains. What does stolen brains mean? A body was found with the brain, eyes, and spinal cord removed. Yuck. And about the nightgowns? He doesn't lose them at the 10th bus stop. How do you know? I have a history 1-in-1, like with your son. Only my hand and your uncontrollable leg. Rather, let's go there. I woke up from the sound of the keys. Carlos was sitting next to me and typing something on the laptop. How long have I slept? You've slept for about 3 weeks and missed the most interesting part. I'm not interested in anything anymore. My brain can't rejoice, be surprised, be interested. I'm absolutely empty. Still, I was right, not listening to the law. And I used the child's brain for processing on neural networks. I activated the entire neural network and it created 2 viral memes. They penetrated the consciousness of all people. Everyone found out about them. Memes, I think you wanted to create an ideology. Humor relaxes self-control and opens up the subconscious. And this is an opportunity to load ideology instantly. And people will spread it themselves and persuade other people to look at this meme and load ideology into their heads, and they will explain the essence of this meme and recruit more and more new people. What kind of nonsense is this?
We're going to eat burgers, Dad. Show Mom what I never loved. We're going to eat burgers.
I thought I just had a fever. Is this for real? On the internet? This is just the first one. What is his goal? This is nonsensical, like something from my worst nightmares. The neural network calculated that people need to gain total body weight, because as the total weight of the population increases, intelligence decreases. The constant promotion of burgers on social media has increased the global population's average weight by 11 pounds, with the entire internet now involved in this trend. Every second message with the phrase that we're going, there are burgers. And of course, what does a person think about? About how it would be nice to eat a burger, and in general, it's delicious food. And if everyone else is eating it, why shouldn't I? Initially, I too believed it was absurd. But the neural network is smarter than us. I see the effect. Burger sales have increased by 1,000%. You can't stop people, just like you can't stop a man who doesn't get well through a threshold. You can't convince him in any way. They will also eat burgers day after day, knock on wood. All these superstitions are just traditions that have been ingrained through constant repetition. And a meme is this constant repetition. Voila, a perfect match. Neuroset is brilliant. And the second meme with the help of the second meme. I protested the destabilization of discipline in all schools of the country. It's like Satan is waging war with me. Satan, Satan, Satan. Have you heard anything about this? What witch? Satan? Ah, yes, you were on a break. The neural network calculated that people are very easy to manipulate through social networks, but in an unusual way. She delved deep into the depths of human essence. The most important thing a person wants in life is social approval and self-affirmation. People want to be considered important by someone. The meme created a romanticization of disrupting order in school. Something like a vibe of good mood under cheerful music to disrupt the order, and it really grates on the nerves. A special thrill. After this, every schoolboy dreams of kicking the corner of a boot against a wall or a pole. And most importantly, they report about it, film it, and say, "We've completed the task, comrade Neuroset." And what does a meme of social approval have to do with real life? Views, likes, comments, they replace real social approval in the virtual world. But all these people don't even suspect that Neuroset created millions of bots that make these likes, comments, and views. In fact, there are no views at all. There are 3 views, from the teacher's mom and from the cleaner. The schoolboy makes a scribble on the wall and gets social approval in the form of 10,000 likes from bots. And then he shows it to a friend and he does the same. They all do what I want. The meme is loaded. The ideology starts to work. People go further, unite into a common neural network and come up with even more, even funnier. What will this give you? Why do you need this? You'll find out about this a bit later. For this, I need to load the 3rd viral meme, which will change everything. Absolutely everything will not be the same as before. For this, I just need to press this button and load the 0 clip. Start the process. Are you ready? Hold on to something. There will be a takeoff now. Slowly put the laptop on the ground and step away from the little one. You weak-minded Mintara, drop the stick. You don't know who you're dealing with. Dad, what are you doing, Daddy? You're sick. What a fool I am to you, Dad, and you won't recognize me.
Remember how you bought me Lego for my birthday, from which you could assemble a Jedi and Yoda?
And there weren't enough parts for the eyes, and you laid face down on the floor of the entire head office. Lego for ruining the kid's birthday. Where do you know this from?
What is this nonsense? Don't trust him. He had access to your son's brain and memories just like I did.
Remember how we went with you to
the maternity hospital to meet your little brother. And then you said that the little brother is not
found.
But I know what really happened then. It can't be.
Listen, comrade policeman, something is really wrong here. Don't believe him. Get stuck. Have you ever lost a son?
No, you even found an eye, and I found.
Go like in the old days.
Good times to stroll on Ravshanovskaya Street and watch the passers-by. I will be guessing who among them is a violator and who is not, and you will be frisking them all and checking whether I guessed right or not. And if I guess right, then it's easy for me. Yes, of course, son, go ahead, Daddy. There's the door, you go ahead, and I'll gather the things and catch up with you. Let's go.
Continuation at 50,000 likes under this video. Subscribe.